Hi everyone. So I have decided that I am going to be making some videos about BTS, and this one I think is kind of needed now more than ever. So BTS, they have gotten so much hate lately by so many people, and they do not deserve any of this, any of that. Um, it's just and it's probably due to the fact that a lot of people can't leave their homes, so people are bored. And for some reason, the first thing they think of is, I'm going to leave hateful comments and messages about BTS. So this video, I'm going to talk about all the things that I love about BTS, all the things that come from like the top of my head right now. And I'm going to start out with Jin. I really love Jin's laugh. He has a very distinct laugh that you know right away that it's him. The same thing with Sugar. Sugar also has one too, so when you hear them laugh in the video, you know that it's Jin or that's Sugar. I love Jin's dad jokes, his puns, and all that stuff like that. I love a good bad pun. It's my favorite thing in the world. And how he also has been joking with, has had that inside joke with Ami about calling himself real right handsome. And yes, Jin, sweetheart, you are very handsome. Alright, then, with Sugar. Like I said, I love his laugh. He has an also very amazing laugh. I love his gummy smile. It's absolutely adorable. And I loved watching those videos, but he gets all goofy and funny and silly and just reminds me of like a little kid. It's great. RM has just such a great personality. He is big brain. He's very smart. He has great things to say, which you can tell with his web force posts. They are very long, but he has a lot to say, and I definitely get that. I also like his dimples. This is kind of weird, but for some reason, when I see him smile and see his dimples, I just kind of want to just poke one of his dimples. I won't do. I would. If I ever got the chance to meet him, I would not do that. Don't poke the peach, but yeah. Okay, J-Hope, he is exactly what his name is. He has very hopeful, upbeat personality. I love his high cheekbones. And now what thing is, I want to poke one of his cheeks. Yeah, again, I would never do that. So yeah, just like his positive and cheerful personality. And oh my gosh, buddy. Oh, thank you for the ad. Oh wait. So moving on, Jimin. I love Jimin's eyes. He has very beautiful eyes. They kind of look a little bit like unnatural in my opinion because of the color they are, but they are just absolutely beautifully sparkle. They like kind of like shine his, and he has a great. They all have great, amazing smiles. That seeing them smile always does help brighten my day, and I love Ami's days too. So yeah, they're all very sweet too, all of them. Okay, Jungkook, I actually do love his tattoos. As someone who has a few tattoos of themselves, and I understand that some people aren't really into tattoos and not their favorite thing in the world, but you don't have to be so rude about it when you do say things about his tattoos. Because they are very personal to him, they mean something to him. And so when someone says something mean and negative about, and make a awful comment about something that you've done, that's really personal to you, especially something that's permanent as a tattoo, it really hurts. Because getting a tattoo is not pain-free. It's a very painful process. Expensive, painful process. So I definitely do feel bad for Jungkook. I do love his tattoos. He has grown his hair out, and this is my opinion. I think he looks a little older with his hair longer than his hair short. And I definitely understand why he has it back a lot of times, because with longer hair, longer bangs, it does tend to get into your face. So he always has to try to like move it back and get out of them. But yeah, and all of them are very handsome too. And I really do think they're handsome. I have no problem with a guy that looks a bit feminine. If a guy can pull off dressing up as a girl, then you know what? I am totally cool with that. Armies seem to love it when they used to dress up like girls, because it's just great fan service. It's really funny. Sugar could definitely pull off dressing like a girl. He definitely looks a lot prettier than I do. Well, he did. Like, and then V, I love these eyes. It was really great that he chose for his little earpieces to be green, because it does bring out the green in his eyes. And when the stylist has something with green in it, it just does that, and it's absolutely beautiful. I really loved all the funny, goofy faces that he used to do. He doesn't do them anymore, which is kind of sad, but watching videos of him doing that and just doing behind the other member's back while they're talking is just absolutely funny, and it always just puts a smile on my face. But yeah, I love all the BTS members. They're all very handsome in their own way, because all of them are just so different from one another. And they have all great personalities. They really care about one another and their fans as well. So I am definitely proud to be a fan of them. I just don't like all the toxic stuff and all that. So yeah, I do have members that I specifically like, but I still, at the end of the day, would be more than happy to hang out with any one of them if I could. So yeah, but as someone who is the age of 23, 24, I do tend to relate more to Jungkook, more because of that. So he is one of my favorites. So is V, Jimin, and recently Sugar as well. But they're all, and at the end of the day, they all really are my favorites. I don't have a bias. Even though it does sound like I do have a bias, I don't really have a bias. So, yeah, but that's all I just want to say. Just please leave comments on whether are just happy and positive, because I really need that right now. It's really hard for a lot of people, even them as artists, not being able to interact with us face to face and stuff like that. They can only interact with us through a phone, and that just isn't the same. So definitely just like spread your love to BTS. I love the fans that have been trying to believe like fan cam stuff, happy positive messages and all that kind of stuff, so they won't be able to see all the hateful messages that people have been leaving, because people don't think that they see them, that they read them, but they do. And it's just really hard for them. And I understand with like depression and stuff like that, when you just naturally end up feeling down all the time, and then to add on to that, all of that kind of stuff, it just makes it even worse. And I have had suicide thoughts and stuff like that. I haven't acted on them, fortunately, but I definitely understand how hard that can be. So just please, doesn't whatever social media platform that you are on, just be positive, be happy, spread your love to them, and compliment them. It can be even just like the littlest things, and it will make the day. It'll definitely make your day knowing that they made that day. Them, just imagine them like possibly reading your posts that's all happy and positive, and just imagine the smiling, seeing that wonderful thing that you had to say about one of them or all of them. So yeah, but for all of you guys that have watched this, thank you. I will make sure that comments are on, so please, if you like the video, like it. You don't have to. If you want to comment on the video because you feel the same way that I do, then it's great to know that I'm not the only one that feels this way. Alright, spread the love on me.